Hello, hello. I guess you got StreamYard time. Anna, I'm crazy. What's up? Hey, Anna. Good to see you. I was too lazy to get out my HD 1080p cam, so I'm just running the camera here on the laptop. But good to see you. Thanks for coming in here. I can share the link here. Anybody that wants to come up on panel and talk a little bit. I'll be in and out. Copied. Let's see. Paste. Hey, good to see you too, Anna. Okay, there's a link if anybody wants to come up. If not, it's fine. I can talk to myself. I'm good at doing that. But yeah, anybody that likes coins, this is the book I go at. It's a United States Coins 2021 book. And this is, even though it's 2021, it is undated because of the price of silver. And the red book is a better way to go. But since I've been doing coins, these are all the ones that I've sold or giveaway. What? Miss Southern Belle, hello. How's your garden doing? Yeah, about the garden, it's not doing good. But I'm glad I have not planted yet because we just had a frost. And actually, we had snow the other day. And so I have not tilled the garden, but we're going to have above temps in May. So I'm good to go. I've got tomatoes started. In fact, I've got them here in the house, which drives the wife crazy. But I've got them inside because of the frost. And so, yeah, I'm ready to go. Hoping to break a state record this year on tomatoes. I'm hoping so. I'm hoping so. And I've got the world record seed. And then I've got several that were unrecognized tomato world record seeds. I got them started. And then I didn't do bad last year. I had a tomato that was 3.5 pounds, which is about a half a pound shy of my Illinois state record in my state of Illinois. So Miss Southern Belle just waking up. Usually K Titus comes on about this time. I just stopped my camera for a minute. I'm here. So I'm smoking a cigarette and I'm drinking a beer. So I really don't want to show it. So that's why I did that. But I guess I should just be me and smoke in front of you guys. I don't want to. Where's yours? I don't know. I don't know. No, I'm just old. My eyes take a minute to adjust, right? Oh, thanks, Bella. Bella's dead, aka Phil. Yeah, if you guys have not subscribed to Bella's Dad, aka Phil, he's a good person. In fact, he sent me 4 quarters, I think, $1 worth plus a stamp, and I tried to repay, but he was like, "No, just enjoy." And so, yeah, thanks, Bella's Dad. I appreciate that. But yeah, I'm close to filling up my National Parks Quarters Program book. I need, it was funny. I thought the later dates, well, no, I found the 2021 Alabama Airmen, and that was the last one for the Parks Quarters program. And so now I just got some of the 2011 and a few of the 2012. And here, maybe right there. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, close StreamYard. Is it better now? Can you hear me without an echo? Yeah, it's got an echo. I'll share here again the stream. Anybody wants to come up on panel? Grant McIntosh is in the house. Hey, did homecoming go all right? Hey, Grant, I shared the link. If you want to come up on panel, you can. There's Dimebag Darren again. Hello. Echo. Yeah, you gotta close your side and just open StreamYard. Yeah, they're still. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard. Hello. That sounds better. No, there's another echo. Well, that's good. Yeah, I'm not sure who's having the echo here. Oh, nice. First runner up. That's sweet. Oh, if you guys don't know Grant McIntosh, subscribe to him. It's a great outdoor channel. Fishing, hunting. I'm not sure how to do that. Put in the echo cancellation speaker settings or nothing. All right. Edit mic settings. Echo cancellation is already checked. Yeah, it was already checked. Yeah, that sounds better. Dimebag, can you say something? It sounds better now on my end. Hello, hello. Dolls, Dolly, I see you.
Hey,
Hey, how's it going?
it's going good.
Going good. You sound fine.
Oh, no, you got it. Hold on. I thought I had my volume off here. There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Now it's silent, so it's not a rookie mistake.
Right.
So,
Yeah, I had trouble my first times too.
well, I don't have troubles anymore. I'm seasoned, but I still every once in a while.
Bella's dead. Oh, geez, not that woman. The stream just went crazy.
It sure did. It's always fun when Dolly's in the room.
Right.
I gotta clean up this mess.
Switch screen layout, bait. What do you want me to do?
Make it so that we're smaller and yeah, not crammed together.
All right, let me look.
Oh, that works too.
Will that work?
Yeah, that works too. There you go. That's better.
That'll work. So I see you got some 2021 Morgans.
I did. I was trying to look for them so I could show you because I really didn't show them at the other one.
Right. That's nice.
So I'm not sure where I put it. Like I lose everything every time I turn around. I lose it. Because I said my dad would kill me if I sold them.
Right. Yeah, I wouldn't sell them. The ASCs, they're only going to go up in value.
Yeah.
They keep a big premium over the Morgans or the silver dollars.
Yep. Anything that has like the date on it, they keep a premium. Oh, we got an echo.
Echo? Yeah, I heard that too.
Maybe it's on your end.
No, I don't hear it now.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm not sure what I did with it. Oh my gosh, hold on. I gotta find it.
I think you put it in my box, I believe.
Your box, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I put it in your box.
Yeah, Bella, I tried a few. I think I like this one here. It's all right.
Oh, my dad's going to kill me.
Why?
Because I can't find them.
Well, you didn't lose them. They're obviously in there somewhere.
Oh, just found them. Have a good night, Grant.
Grant's going to bed.
Yep.
Got to work in the manana. Have a good night. All right, brother. See you. Thanks for coming in and saying hi.
Okay, hold on.
Mint has prices finally up on the new Morgans and P-sellers coming out 85 each. Yeah, Bill, you talking about the new Morgans, the CC, the Philly? Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah, they're 85 each.
Yep. For now, anyway.
I hope to get one. I really do. I'm going to try to get a few. But what's funny, there's a household limit of 25.
I thought they lowered it to 10.
Yeah. They may have.
So that's the 2020.
Oh, that's yeah, that's a deep cameo.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I believe this is the West Mint.
From West Point?
Yep.
Yeah, I see the W there. Oh yeah, that's nice. That is pretty.
Hey, there's Dime.
Hey, Dimebag. No, can't hear you.
Yeah, see, I thought I was right. I heard it was down to 10 per household.
Well, that would
So-
be better to help everybody get some. But you know what's going to happen? All the dealers are going to get most of them. But if you're quick, you can get some.
Or you have your friends and family get some too.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then we have this one.
Bill is dead down to yes. Down to 10. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that one. That's nice.
Check 1, 2. There I am.
Yeah, I hear you now.
So many settings, so little time.
Right. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, just I like getting all the gear and putting it all together, but that means every piece of gear's got its own crap.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it
Good
takes a while to
times.
figure all that out. I'm not a computer guy myself.
I am, but it doesn't seem to help.
I can't afford 10 of each, so there's 4 different mint marks being made. Yeah.
Now you just sell what you can and then you buy those ones. No, I'm kidding.
Right. Just try to get the CC. That's the one to get.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they do have.
Or the W. Everybody likes W's.
I don't think
guess
they're going to
that's
have.
orders.
I don't think there is a W for the Morgans.
No,
Probably
there's
not.
not a W for the usmint.gov. It's just the Morgan Silver Dollar. It's the CC and a Philadelphia and I think a Denver mint.
There's also an O Mint.
And New Orleans O mint.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Harley didn't get this one. What did I do with that one?
I hope to get one.
To fix up the set a little bit, I think it looks pretty good this way.
Right. Yeah, looks good.
Yeah, that way we're not all crammed in.
I wanted to get the flag in a certain spot that was always there and not too covered by the guitars. And then there's all the
Right.
stickers that people have sent over here. And then there's this, which is 1950s calendar. It's just worth putting up because I'm not a big fan of the Maple Leafs. I kind of root for the Canucks. But regardless, it's a 57 calendar, so that's pretty cool. I figured. Below it
Yeah,
is
it
the
is.
real calendar, so I know what day it really is.
Right?
I mean, I didn't show up on the. Oh, damn! I was looking at the wrong calendar. Well, I would have been there on the right day in '57.
Oops.
Yeah, and then I'm playing with the cameras here. I've got the overshot here where you can see sort of Diamond World Headquarters. We got the over the table shot. So if I'm messing with something or if I'm playing a game or whatever.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Over the table shot. But can you run 2 cameras at once?
I have
I don't
been
know how to do
in
that yet. But
deep study about all of this, tell you, and I mean, I figure for me, I figured it out. Now, if you have old cell phones around, so you can use them as cameras, that's what I'm doing. Above me, up here, up there, that is a Samsung S8. Behind me on the overshot, that's an S5. And this other one that's dead, that's just a normal webcam now. So this here's a regular webcam. So I use Droid Cam and I use OBS Studio. And if you buy Droid Cam, $8, you can have it on 4 different cell phones, and each one of them turns into an HD webcam, a wireless one. This one that's over my shoulders is, well, wireless.
right.
That's a wireless shot. And if you get OBS, Droid Cam OBS, it will have the word Droid Cam OBS across the screen until you pay for the pro version or whatever, which is again is $8, and you can run it on 4. But that allowed me to upgrade all of the cameras. Basically, all of my cell phones, quote unquote, cameras are now 1080. So that's a nice little sort of step up for $8. And the other thing is, then I've noticed with StreamYards, whenever you're in StreamYards, you're in 720. If you're on the free plan or if you're on the middle plan where you're spending $20, you're still at 720. The only way to get to 1080 on StreamYards is to buy the Pro plan at like $49 a month, which I think is a little bit steep. So
Right.
I'll use StreamYards whenever I have a panel, but I won't use StreamYards anymore if I'm just going to go on and I can put the chat up. I don't miss it. But
Right.
then I can stream in 1080. It means
Yeah.
you can put little comments at the bottom of the screen and stuff like that. But I would rather have the quality, and I'm trying to show people coins and whatnot. So,
Right. And
But-
right now, I just got the free plan on StreamYards.
me
I
too.
don't do StreamYard a lot, but I do get notifications you're free. Hours are about to run out, and
Yeah. Well, I'm good using up their 20 hours a month for now and that kind of thing. There's no money to be made in this at this point, so I don't want to pay any. But everything I do is like, virtually no. Tried out Irin Cam, and I was using Irin Cam, and I was really happy with it. That's IRIUN Cam. But then one day, things stopped working on my 5G network, my 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi network at the house here. And I found that I had to switch all the cameras over to the 2.4. And once I did that,
Right.
they were a little bit laggy. And I thought, well, shite, that's not what I want out of my cameras. Back to Droid Cam, which is a very similar product. I had gone to IRIU Irin Cam because it looked like they made it easy to use multiple devices. But when I went back to Droid Cam, I discovered how to use multiple devices with their product. And that was my thing. I wanted to have 3 or 4 different old phones used as cameras. And
Yeah.
I've got that now with Droid Cam. And as I say, you can start off for free if you don't mind a watermark on the video, but for the $8 they want, it's between 8 and 9. Just give them.
$8 or $9. Yeah.
Yeah, it works really well. I'm really happy. So for
Yeah,
my-
that's cool. That's good info. Yeah.
It's free. The mic mixer is Voice Meter. There's one called Voice Meter Banana. There's one called Voice Meter something else. But basically, the names of them are stupid. They are simply mixers that people can use to mix multiple audio sources. If you start to get technical, you kind of need.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So this Voice Meter mixer is free. So once again, something for free. So the camera software can be free unless you want it to be super high quality. The streaming software can be free so long as you don't want to go over 20 hours a month. OBS Studio is free. YouTube streaming is free. It's all friggin' free. And when you run out of 20 hours, you just start streaming directly from OBS to YouTube. So you're out of 20 hours of StreamYards. That doesn't have to keep you from streaming. That just means
Right. That was another question. I don't even know what OBS is. Is it a software or what is it? OBS.
yeah.
Same thing.
Okay. Let's do that. Hang on a second. Just give me just a moment.
All right.
Let's go there. Yes. Kind of in a unique position. How well is that going to focus? I know what I'm going to do. Don't want to be killed. That was cheap.
Yeah, we are quiet. He's actually trying to explain something, so I'm listening.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm not a quiet person. I will talk.
Right. Yeah.
And plus, I'm going through all my Morgans and Peace dollars.
Oh, quit teasing.
I should sit here and count how many I got.
No, stop.
I got at least 17
Holy cow.
just in the Peace Dollars. Now in the Morgans, I'm not sure. And then the ASEs, I have quite a few.
Yeah, I got rid of most of my ASCs, and I kind of regret it now. But they hold a premium. But
Okay.
okay, so you got a camera right there on top of your screen. I see that, and
So you have like several screens off to the side and on top.
right, that's what I was looking at. Yeah, several screens.
Several. Many.
That's just
Mega.
me.
Just we're only going to play with one though. That way I can have you on the other side and all kinds of other good things. All right, here we go. Okay. What you're looking at in the middle of your screen here is StreamYard's OBS. It is a program that lets you basically set up what you want to show people in your camera. Now,
Okay.
it's the easiest way to describe this. Okay, so when you first fire it up, in this area here where I have a few different items, you would have none of those. What those are is called scenes. I have 6 scenes that I've set up. One of them is the opening scene, which right now is black. But
Right.
if I was going to be going live, I would have I'll show you just quickly here.
Everybody told me you got technical difficulties. Talk to Dimebag Darren. He can help
Well,
you. out.
I have my own technical difficulties at times, but
Right.
okay. Okay. That's not working out exactly as I expected. That's all right. So before I went live, I would set this up. Now let me tell you what you're looking at here.
Okay.
For my opening scene, I've told OBS to capture my other screen. So on my other screen right now, I have my Dimebag Darren channel open, and I'm using window capture, and I'm capturing the window that is up on. So
Right.
on a different screen of mine, I have my Dimebag Darren channel open. So what I'm going to do with this here is just quickly manipulate it. So as you can see, I've got a box around things. This is where things get cool. You can
Right,
grab
yeah, I
the corner
see
of the
that.
box and then make it smaller by collapsing it. So I'm going to make it wee small, and I'm going to make this other one disappear for a second so it's not in the way. So once I've got it really small so I can see
Wow.
the whole thing, now I'm going to go into the corner and I'm going to hold down the Alt key. This is the key thing. You press the Alt key and then hold down the click.
Uh-huh.
Now I can size things. So now that I've made the size I want, I can stretch it out to fit. And this is how I'm going to make my first page. I've got that one ready. Now there's this one. This one's way too long. So I'm going to quickly pack it down so I can get it all on the screen and see it. There, I get the bottom. I'm going to grab the bottom and I'm going to pack it up. Now I'm going to hold the Alt key, and that lets me squeeze the picture. So now I've got it in this little tiny box. I'm not holding the Alt key, and I'm going to make it bigger. Now I'm
Cool.
going to hold the Alt key, and I'm going to open it. Now I want that little slideshow. So now I'm going to hold the Alt key. Oh, I didn't
Right.
catch. Hold the Alt key and make it small. And now I've got, I'm going to just make that loop. I make it on the loop and make it play. Now I'm going to put it right here. So now there's my opening scene for my show. I want you to see my banner and that live video coming from my channel that's going to keep changing. So I've got the Me Scene set up, which is just the one camera that's right in front of me right now that is giving you the one shot, and it's got the one video capture device you can see under sources. There's only one source, and there it is, me. But if I go back to that page, I have two different window captures of the same window. And then I cropped them to fit. I cropped one to fit the Dimebag Darren name. I cropped the other window to fit just the video. But that's like, if I was to move this page around, it gets all screwed up. Well, that was bad.
Yeah.
Hang on. I didn't mean quite to do that.
Yeah, it'll take some time to figure that out.
Yeah, it sounds like it's too complicated for me.
It's fun. I'll tell you that.
I bet, but
Yeah, and you say you can use your phones. I would just like to show two camera angles, like my 1080p camera facing, when I'm going through coins, and one shooting down,
So when it comes to the overhead camera, that is a phone.
Yeah.
That phone, that's just a phone on a mic stand with a clip that's being held up. Like if I was to just do this. There it is.
Right. Yeah.
So that's a mic stand with what's called an iClip. I got it at the music store.
Right.
And it's just holding my phone, and my phone's on the charger, so it's going to keep on working. And there's the mic stand. Now I have it on a lighting stand. I stuck the mic stand down inside a lighting stand, so it's I got it way above. So I mean, however you get it high and above you, that's what you got to do. But that phone holder or that iClip, which I got from the music store for holding a tablet on your mic stand when you're a singer or a musician at the bar. If you want a mic stand holder for your tablet, that's what that is. So that's what I use to suspend the phone over to get the overshot. And then
gotcha.
Here's the overshot. What I was just showing you the overshot with was this. That's a Samsung S5 with DroidCam OBS running on it. I can even wake up the screen probably somehow. Wake up. Oh, right there. I see. Now you can actually see the screen on it.
Right. Huh. So, that's neat.
And so this one I've got on another speaker stand and another phone holder that I've strapped to the speaker stand with zap straps, right? So there's nothing high tech going on here. I just put that in the holder and that's it. That's the shot.
Yeah, you lost me.
Yeah, stuff like that. I gotta learn it step by step, or forget it.
Well, this is it. You got to do it your way with your stuff, with what you got, and take it from there. But what you got to do is just get OBS Studio, which is free, and start with it. There's you can't hurt yourself. It doesn't electrocute you if you get it wrong. So, and it's free. So most importantly is like there's a million videos out there of how to use OBS Studio, a million. Right. And you've only got to learn the basics to get underway.
Because I use Restream too, besides StreamYard.
See, I don't use that. That's technology I don't use.
He did make it look easy, but for people like me where I got to learn
I'm crazy. Yeah, like me too.
I catch on really quick, but until I catch the steps, then forget it.
And actually do it, yeah.
And that one just went dark on me, so there you go. Technology.
So, yeah, that's what you're usually showing when you're going through coins. Is the down shot there on the camera.
Well, this thing's being a bugger now. It's always fun when you're doing stuff. Why isn't this?
Now, I personally have 2 cameras. One's external, one's internal that I use. So I switch between the 2.
Right. So yeah, Dolly, you switch between the 2, and external and internal. What do you mean?
So I have one that sits right on top, and I'll show you real quick.
Oh, okay, I got you.
You're using a laptop.
So I use a laptop and I use an external piece.
You can still use more cameras with Droidcam if you wanted to. I mean, it would work. Oh, Jesus. Speaking of working, it is being a little bit of a bugger right now, and I'm not sure why.
Hell, I have a hard enough time showing my coin scope. And I think this thing's about done. It keeps flashing. I've been messing with it tonight. I don't know what's going on with it. It's probably about done.
Probably is. It's usually a sign that a wire is broken.
Yeah, I think so.
Or just about.
Yeah, we'll power cycle that. Happens. Now for the coins, then I take my Samsung S10 out for the coins. That's done slightly differently.
Yeah, I'm still lost. The Canadians, they got it all figured out. They got the cool coins. They got the cool setup.
I don't know about all that, but thank you very much.
Yeah.
I don't got a scope. I can definitely use one.
Right.
Yeah, I'm looking into getting a scope because I think it would be so much easier when I show the coins or the jewelry.
Yeah, well, Dolly, you get a scope. Yeah, you can really zoom in and show stuff.
There, coin cam's already now, more or less. Then we get a coin and put it under there.
What is that? Is that the coin scope you're showing, or?
That's my Samsung S10.
Oh,
See, he has Morgan's too.
yeah.
And then we can just make it small, stretch that out. Here. Goes to there. Oh, got it too far zoomed in. There we go. And then take that to the, well, we'll go to the corner. We'll go to there. And make it big nice. So now as close as I could get with this would be that. That is like as zoomed in as I'm managing to get. There might be another one. Hang on, that's back. Back. Okay, what if I choose the other back? Well, that's front. Back. If I zoom all the way in. Oh, there we go. So that's my biggest zoom. So that's not bad for a bloody phone.
No, it's not.
No, it looks pretty good.
And the beauty of it is I know my phone's in 1080, and because we're in StreamYards, you're seeing this in 720. But if I was streaming to show coins, I would just stream straight from OBS into YouTube, which you can just hit. You just hit the start. There's a start streaming button. If I wanted to go live with this, I just hit that start streaming button, and that's all I have to do. So it's not like suddenly there's a bunch of steps that you got to learn that you don't know, blah, blah, blah. It's still just like one button to hit. And I don't have the benefit of StreamYards, but I do have, 1080p streaming available to me.
That's a nice Morgan, you're saying.
You guys are rolling over the Morgan.
Yeah.
Well, hey, you
The
should
wingtips, the breast feathers, they're all good.
Yeah, she's a fine one. I got a couple of them that actually. Other than the Canadian quarters that I've collected on my own, I did my own Canadian quarter book and started on an American state quarter book. All the rest of this is done by my dad, not me. You flying her upside down. The eagle's going to crash.
Yeah, it's nice.
The eagle has landed. Did you guys watch the rocket?
That's a pretty one.
Today?
Did we
This
watch
morning,
what?
the rocket blast off this morning. We sent some fine men into space.
Oh no, I didn't know
No.
you guys were sending one out.
Me either.
No,
I didn't
you
know.
guys. You-
Oh, it was us.
yeah, you guys
What do
know.
we know? We just live here in the States.
But it was the states that launched it. Anyway, yeah, we're sending some fresh people up to the space station there.
Was it SpaceX or the International Space Station?
Well, we're going to the International Space Station, but it's the first time SpaceX has flown 4 people there.
Oh, yeah. I read about that the other day.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember reading that too.
Unless you think the world is flat and the SpaceX thing is all a big lie.
It is,
Right.
yeah, sure.
Of course it is. Hey, we have friends that believe that. I love them anyway.
There's a village that used to be in Florida. That's what they believed in. I forget what they were called.
I have a hard time believing that that's a problem in Florida when you can take them right down to where the rockets launch and ask them, where do you suppose they're going?
No, there's actually a village down in the state park in Sarasota, Florida, where the people used to be. There used to be a village here, but now it's just a historical site for the parks. And these people believe the Earth was flat. And they're the last living survivor is still living there, but she is getting up there in age. But they literally believed.
Right. I'm not a flat earther, but I don't think the United States, I don't believe we ever been to the moon. That's just my personal opinion. And there's a lot of conspiracy about it. It was a race between the Russians, the first one to go to the moon. I think it was all just movies like Hollywood when they were showing the eagle has landed and poked the flag into the moon. That's just me. But it's funny, we never been to the moon since then, but that's my belief, and I'm probably totally stupid wrong on it, but
Well, maybe you'll feel better about it when we go back.
right.
Because they definitely intend to go back.
So
we got the old Morgan here, and we have the Peace dollar, not the Peace, but the ASC. So just slide the ASC in place of the Morgoon. Quite a bit bigger too.
Yeah.
But yeah, see now, all that is just another phone in a holder. So yeah, I've even used my tablet as a phone, as a camera, I should say. So I mean, if you have multiple cameras and you've got multiple phones laying around, you got multiple.
Yeah, I'm
cameras.
lost like you, Dollar. How does
Yeah,
he
me
does this
too. Yeah.
stuff?
Oh,
Nope,
you guys.
sorry.
You're as lost as you want to be.
And well, I really, literally, I'm more hands-on, but I have to see it first, and I gotta
Right.
be there watching you do it.
Right, me too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to know where to start. Like I often thought about how a person would do a tutorial of it and just sort of from scratch show a person. But there's a lot of different ways to skin a cat, especially when it comes to this thing of video and all the different approaches and so many different free things that you could use. And there's so many ways to go about it. You just have to sort of I've tried a couple of things, gone down a path and then turned around and come back because I found, that didn't work. You can't be afraid to just try things, especially if they're not going to cost you money. If they cost you money, that's different.
That's true. You're right, but who's got time to really play around with stuff?
I do.
Let's see. That's the thing. I don't.
And
I
I'll
work
make
for-
Well, I put in 8 hours a day at work, but after that, I sit in the exact same spot. Like this, where I'm sitting right now in front of all my screens is where I do all my work. And then as soon as I'm done, I switch off the work computer, I turn on the play computer, and I begin playing right here in the same exact spot. I'm in the corner of my living room.
Oh, so you're literally in the corner.
I'm literally Dimebag Darren World Headquarters in the corner of my living room. I have the window to the outside right here. I was packed into the other corner, but I wanted the fresh air and to be able to look out the window. So I moved the whole contraption, my desk and all of it right up to the front window. I'm looking out the front window.
So you're one of those people that knows what the neighbors are doing, right?
Well, yeah, no one would be able to steal their car without me knowing. I got a real powerful flashlight too, so I can always just shine it out and you're being watched, you know?
Right. I had a neighbor that did that to us when I lived in Akron.
In Akron. Yeah, I got a power flashlight we took to Odessa, Florida. I was shining out on the beach at night. And yeah, it was pretty bright. It was oh, what's the name of it? I can't even remember now, but yeah, it was rechargeable. Yeah, it was pretty freaking bright.
Well, I gotta get up early in the morning, so I'm gonna say bye. Thanks for
Yeah,
listening.
me too. Yeah, I better get off here. I've been up since 3:30. So
Well, not me, but I do start at 7, so I've got a bit of time yet, but
yeah.
not that long.
All
Been a
right.
pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Nice meeting
Yeah,
you.
thanks, Dolly, for coming up.
I-
Have a good night.
Stream for, so anytime you want somebody on, start a stream and I'll probably show up.
Right
All
on.
right.
All right, good night. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's pretty cool, Dimebag. Yeah,
I'm glad you liked it. It would be nice if I could somehow relate what I'm trying to get across better. I guess there's a lot of aspects to it that I don't take into consideration. And then once you try to start explaining it, you start to realize, geez,
Right,
there's a lot to say. I'm not sure if I've started back far enough. But
right.
suffice
Stupid
to
people
say,
like me, non-technical guys.
if you just wanted to add more cameras to your situation and you're just going to use StreamYards, now there's two Droid Cams. There's Droid Cam and Droid Cam OBS. You only use the OBS version if you're going to use OBS. They go together. But if you got the regular Droid Cam, it lets you set up 3 different cameras if you want, and then click between them on another little
And I'm
interface.
crazy. Yeah.
It gives you a little window that's separate from StreamYards that controls your cameras. So you'd see all 3 cameras in this little window, and any one of them that you click on will become your live camera in StreamYards. So it would allow you to use up to 3 cameras. What are you using for camera now?
Well, right now I'm just using the one on my laptop, the built-in camera.
Sure. So, I mean, that's even a possibility too. You could have that still and an additional camera.
Right. I'll show you. I've got this one here. It's just your basic 1080p HD camera, and
Sure.
I can plug that onto the side of the laptop.
Sure. And then, see, the thing is, if you plug that in StreamYards, you can go to the camera setup and you can switch to it. But it's hard to go back and forth to them and switch the cameras easily. That's one thing I've told the StreamYards guys, that it would be nice if, that switch to switch
Right.
from
Well,
camera to
yeah.
camera was easier to get at.
I have no problem switching between this and this one and my microscope. I just don't know how to run 2 at the same time.
Well, if you want to have 2 different things in one picture the way I do, that's OBS. You can't do it in StreamYards. It's not possible.
Right.
So it's in OBS that you start to have the power to have individual windows like that and start doing things with them, put one on top of another, turn one off or on. That is all OBS. You'll never have that functionality in StreamYards. So
Gotcha.
I would suggest download OBS and start playing with it as soon as possible.
Okay.
Because that's the way you'll get used to it. And it's just a great little, it's not, the main things to remember is when you have one of these little blocks on their screen, you go to the corner, you'll see this little dot, you'll put your cursor over it. And if you just click it and drag it, you'll make that box bigger and smaller. But if you hold down the Alt key, that's where you start to change the framing, the cropping. Like you see right now on my one shot here,
Right.
my coins here. But what if I don't want to show you my coins? One way, I make the picture smaller and bigger, but I'm still showing you the coins, but I don't want to. So if I hold down the Alt key, I can just crop that right out. And now I can go ahead and make this bigger yet, So it's in that powerful feature of being able to crop the exact picture that you want to show. That's power of
And
OBS.
so maybe I'm stupid, not tech. Like OBS is where can I find it? Just Google
Well,
it. Is it a
Google
download or
Yeah, it's a download. You Google it, it's free.
okay?
Now, the thing with OBS is that it does, use some power as it runs on your laptop. And for some people with super low powered laptops, they may find that is hard on the laptop. You'll have to sort of see if your laptop can hack it. It's
Right.
easier for a person or for a computer to stream using StreamYards than it is to StreamYards and OBS because you're adding things to the, on top and on top.
Right. That was the trouble I was having with my last laptop. I bought this new one and it has the Ryzen, the RYZEN processor.
Mm-hmm. They're
has,
good.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with them. But, like anything, there's lots of things that come together to make what a computer is and whether it's powerful enough. But these days, you should have no problem streaming using StreamYards with any laptop that's, reasonably new. Anything
Right.
Ryzen, anything at all. All the Ryzen stuff is new. All the Ryzen stuff is much newer than the computer that I'm using right now to do this.
Right.
My computer is really old compared to the Ryzen. It's long before all that stuff. So it's not really about computer power these days. If you've got a computer that's got 4 cores, ideally, and 8 or more gigs of RAM, ideally 16, you're fine.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah. Good times.
Yeah. So have you found any luck finding any more painted or?
Well, I had about 7
You
rolls.
found quite a few.
I went through a few rolls there the other day, but they weren't particularly successful. I am missing a book I'd love to get my hands on. See what I've done here. You can see in the overshot, I've got the camera here.
Yeah,
I've got
that's what I was looking at.
I've got the coin under the camera, and then right now it's not being very nicely framed in this little square here. But firstly, I'll make the square so it goes on top of the other square. So I'll just swap them.
Right.
Just put that there. So now this one's on top. And then since it isn't well framed, I can just change that framing. I'll grab the corner, make it a little bit smaller, grab the corner again, and then I'll grab this corner. Oh, make it.
And you're holding the Alt key. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't always take for some reason, but they ain't no problem. And then I can make that as big as I want.
Cool.
I can take it over the whole screen.
Yeah.
Or you can make it something in the corner.
That's pretty neat. Yeah, I appreciate you showing me that.
You definitely want to play with it. I make lots of mistakes all the time, but crash and burn is one of the ways to learn. Now, again, it ain't the most elegant way, and if you go online and let everybody watch you crash and burn so they can say, oh, look what you do, I don't care what people ever cared what people thought of me anyway. So I'm gonna just learn live is kind of what I do.
Yeah, I tried to learn not live, just do like a private, list and go back and watch and try to learn from that. Because I hate going live trying to figure out stuff because I don't know what I'm doing when I go live. So.
I'm upside down.
You're upside.
I decided I wanted to add the other camera, this one that's right in front of me, to this scene. So I added camera, USB cam. So it brought it in. But yeah, I've actually got this camera installed upside down. So I'm going to click on the picture. There's something called transform. I'm going to put my mouse on that, and it says rotate 180 degrees. I click on it. That's it. We're done.
There you are.
Nothing special going on. And I got so much room above my head that I don't really care for. So once again, it's that Alt key. I'm going to track it down. Now I can do it like that. I'll look at this shite underneath there. That looks pretty cool, actually.
Nice. Thanks so much, man. I really appreciate this.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad presentation. I kind of like it. It's kind of here's a story of a guy with coins.
Wanting to do, yeah. You got 3 screens going on there. Yeah.
OBS, man. And again, free. And definitely there's tons of tutorials out there of how to work this thing. And you scratch the surface and you scratch the surface and it's useful. Beyond that, it goes nuts. Whatever you want to do, you could do. Like I wanted birds flying around and banners running and cut to the video and have a reporter on the scene. Like you could do all of that. but
Yeah.
you need to learn like 2 different things to do what I'm doing. I know
Right.
almost nothing about this software except that it's free. I got it, and
Right.
I know how to do these Windows things already, which is perfect for me and what we want to do.
Download it, play with it, baby steps. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll learn. I'll figure it
Here's a story of a lovely gentleman. See, that's live,
out.
live, baby, right there. Here it is. There it is, live, right there. Ah. Yeah, no, you just do it. I love the fact that we're able to do it. You know, that YouTube gives us a channel for free, that this stuff is basically available for free. You know,
That's it. That's just, yeah.
you know who else is very good about helping you learn? StreamYards themselves. Check out their YouTube channel, and they regularly have training. Like I have them belled, right? So whenever their shows come on, I always watch them. And I mean, they want you to learn how to use their software, so they're, you know, always there to try to help. They know how people integrate their software with OBS. They don't, you know, it's not like they say, hey, do it this way, use OBS. That's not their thing, right? But they try to keep it simple. What their software does is make it simple to do, and it makes it possible for lower power computers to do it, because they take on a lot of the computer processing part on their side, so that you could do it with a cheaper computer. Whereas running OBS means you're running that much more, you know, stuff. Even though my computer's running 11.9% CPU right now, so that's not much, you know. So it's not like it doesn't take a ton of computer, but it takes more computer if you're going to use OBS and StreamYards.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
See, and I don't like to maybe show past my shot there. If you look on the left, where you look past the guitar into the house. So if you don't want people to see inside your house, just crop that out.
Bring it in. Yeah. Huh.
You can make the picture a little bit bigger if you want, then to fill. You know, the world's your oyster. There's not much you can't do with the OBS software. Now there's OBS, and then there's OBS StreamYard, not StreamYards. Yeah, StreamYards. That's a different software. It's based on OBS. It's like behind it all, it's OBS, but StreamYards adds a bunch of other functionality. You'll see a lot of people using StreamYards, and StreamYards has a lot of bots and stuff like that. And when you see somebody doing a lot of, have you ever seen Moneda Republic?
Yeah.
You put a billion things on the screen. Like there's always shit dancing around, and it's like a friggin' carnival. That's OBS. That's OBS StreamYards, or StreamYard OBS. He's using all kinds of different, and you could do that with regular OBS too, but it's easier with that StreamYards version. They make it. You were going to say
Streamlabs.
Streamlabs, yeah, Streamlabs. That's the one. There's a product people love called the Stream Deck. It's a little square thing that sits on your desk that's just got buttons on it that let you select scenes when you're like professional about this. And with the Stream Labs, they give you a Stream Deck on your phone. It's a piece of software that turns the phone into that device, so that you actually get that device for free, integrated into their version of OBS, the Stream Labs OBS. So it's kind of neat. It's one of the things that makes their, you know, product a little bit better, I guess, because they have that. It is neat, and it's another free thing, and it makes the phone not a camera. It makes it into this device you would spend, you know, $100 on otherwise. So a lot of options, man.
Yeah.
But you got the most important part of it already. You already got StreamYard, so you can stream whenever you want. Now it's just a matter of polish. You know what you want to do next. You want to have multiple screens within your square, like I do.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
See, now everything I do in OBS, there's a button called the virtual camera. So whenever I do whatever I do in OBS, I click on the virtual camera button, and it outputs whatever I do in OBS into StreamYards as if it was just a video camera. When you go into StreamYards, one of my camera selections is OBS virtual camera. So I select that as my input to StreamYards. Then everything I do here in OBS StreamYard sees as just one camera input, even though all of this is happening.
Gotcha. Yeah.
It tricks it, kind of thing. So, and right now I have just a layout in front of me, kind of exactly how you see it. But if I go into a thing called studio mode, I can have double layouts in front of me. What I'm getting ready to show you that you can't see yet, and what you're seeing. And then as soon as I want you to see it, I hit the button and it fades that other one in, and it gives me another place where I can work out something new, prepare it, and then fade that in. That's the studio
nice.
mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, TV studios do it like that, right?
Yeah.
Me, I have the different scenes. The opening scene when it's set up right, the me scene, the see it all scene, the overhead scene, the coin cam scene, and then finally I have one final scene I call ducks that I use when I do the duck race.
Right. That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, nothing to it. Nothing to it.
Yeah. Well, all right. I appreciate you. I better get off here. I'm about to get tired. I've been up since 3:30 this morning.
3:30 in the morning, another school in sight.
Yeah.
Feeling like a ghost town on the moon of summer night. All right, better not. Don't get me started.
Right.
All right, man. It's been a pleasure. Have a good one.
All right, man. Thanks for coming up. I really appreciate you. Thanks a lot.
No problem. Anytime. Bye for now.
All right, man. Bye.